What the heck is a bean feast? Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today we're going to be opening up something a little bit different on the channel. Today we're opening egg, or more precisely, eggs. Today's video is also brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that allows you to build a beautiful online presence and also helps you on your business. So yeah, eggs. So I was looking through my email a few days ago and I came across one that was titled something like, "Isn't this egg-tastic?" And I was like, that's cheesy enough for me to click on. So I did, and it happened to be an email from Glossybox, a subscription box that I used to unbox on my channel a little while ago, and they were selling some very valuable eggs. At first I thought like, huh, that's weird. But then I remembered it's like springtime and Easter, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Anyway, so I purchased 2 of their fancy eggs. Inside of them, they're supposed to be like $120 worth of value of stuff, and apparently floating out there somewhere there are like 20 special golden eggs, and these golden eggs are worth like nearly $300. So I figured, why not buy 2 in hopes that I get this really fancy golden egg that's worth a lot of money. So that is what I have here with me today. I have 2 very nondescript cardboard boxes, but on the inside lay like how chickens lay eggs. But on the inside, there are 2 eggs filled with makeup and beauty products that are supposed to be worth at least $120. Didn't want any surprises or anything to be ruined, so I don't really know what's in here. I didn't read into it. I have very little information on it besides the fact that I paid $30 a piece for these eggs, and I'm hoping of getting a fancy golden one. Like that girl from Willy Wonka, what's her name? Veruca? She wanted fancy eggs. We know what happened to her when she wanted her fancy egg. Also, I have many questions as to what a bean feast is. You know that part in the song where she's like, "I want a feast. I want a bean feast." What the heck is a bean feast? Well, right off the bat here, it looks like I did not get a golden egg, but it does look like my egg came pre-cracked. So this is what the egg looks like uncracked. This is pretty cute. It has like some pinks and kind of some like rose gold speckles on it with little white spots. It actually kind of goes with like my outfit that I'm wearing right now. That's fun. And it has a Glossybox ribbon here on the top. I think you can remove that if you would like. This would actually be pretty cute for some like Easter decorations. I actually don't have any Easter decorations, but my storefront is kind of decorated like springy and Eastery, so I might take these down there and like set them up in the window. All right, so let's go ahead and get on into this egg, see what we have. All right, it looks like we have a good amount of skincare items in here. So, oh no. You thought you could sneak your way back in an egg, didn't you? Well, I guess you did. Good job. Congratulations, Wonder Beauty. It has been a little while since I've seen a Wonder Beauty product, and lo and behold, here it arrives to me in an egg. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get the Wonder Beauty product out of the way. So here we have the Dive In Moisturizer. This feels very lightweight, like there might not be a whole ton of it in this little bottle here. This offers minimum effort with maximum results, which that's just right up my alley. This is supposed to provide 72 hours of moisture. It has pentaventin in it. I've never heard of that before, and 15 fruit extracts. Yeah, there's like nothing in here. Why is there so little in this tube? And it just has kind of like a light fragrance to it, kind of like a florally, fruity scent. A very like standard moisturizer scent, but it does feel really nice and moisturizing on the skin. So that is nice. It is from Wonder Beauty, but it is something a little bit different than I'm used to getting. I typically get a lot of like makeup items from them, so this is like a skincare thingy. I want a golden egg, daddy. Okay, the next thing we have in here is the Pearl Brightening Sleeping Mask. This is from Lapcos. This looks like you're not going to get very many uses out of it. It does have a little cap on the top, so it is sealable, but I'm guessing you might be able to get like, you know, a few uses out of it. Apparently this is a Korean skincare line, and it says, after face cream, apply evenly across the face. This is the smallest, whitest text I've ever seen. Use 2 times a week. Wow. Okay, so you probably could get actually a few uses out of this because it is resealable. At first I thought it was like a one-time mask thing, but okay, so that's next. All right, the next thing we have in here is from Bumble & Bumble. This is a surf foam spray. It says that it's lighter than a foam but less gritty than a salt spray, which I've never tried a salt spray before, and I probably would like it because I have such like thin hair, it might give it some like texture and body. To me, what I'm afraid that it would feel like is when you go to like the ocean and you get out and your hair naturally dries in the sun. And in movies and stuff, you know, it's like, these are my beachy waves. Like, I haven't even showered. But for me, my hair just clumps together in like sticky mats. And it's not good, so I just imagine that a salt spray just has that like stickiness, like sea stickiness to it. I don't know if it does though. I've never tried it. Ooh, frothy. Oh, I hate that word. Ew. The next thing we have in here is another face care item. This is from Bioderma. This is the Sensibo. It is a mild cleansing foaming gel. I use one particular face cleaner and it will, it's not actually a face cleaner. It's a shampoo. And the thing is, like, I used it at first for a very specific reason. It's actually an anti-dandruff shampoo, believe it or not. But I had like these weird little bumps all over my face and I did some research and I probably should have actually just gone to a dermatologist or something, like thinking about it now. But I used it for my face and it cleared up all those little bumps in my face. So this is nice, I'm sure. I think Bioderma is a pretty good brand, but I think I'll stick to my dandruff shampoo. Ooh, look at you hiding down there. All right, so we have something that I am kind of excited about because I do really like this brand. This is the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Gel Face Mask. Up here. Focus up here. There we go. So it's a little face mask. I can tell you though, by like just the weight of this tube, that there's almost nothing in here. Oh, it smells kind of light and fruity. It smells pretty good. I don't know why I'm swatching a mask right now, a clear gel mask, but here it is. Yeah, I really do like the Elemis skincare line. It's super, super expensive, so I'm sure this little guy is probably worth like at least a few dollars. Okay, next up in here we have an actual non-skincare item. This is the Grande Mascara. It says it's supposed to give you longer, healthier, clump-free lashes. Conditioning peptide mascara, which is in the shade Rich Black. So this is infused with peptides and it's supposed to make your lashes healthier. I could really desperately use something for my lashes. I just tried the Babe Lash Serum that we got in like a BoxyCharm or something, and I think I'm allergic to it. I just feel like everything that I try for my lashes doesn't really work out, but maybe this will. This comes in a very interesting like gold metal tube, and it just has a standard like little spoolie wand to it. So yeah, I mean, I'll give this a try. Hopefully it's actually like a good mascara. I might put this on and like layer it with a mascara that I know I really like. And then the very last thing in here, ooh, this is from Mademoiselle Provence, made in France. This is a hand cream in the fragrance Lavender Bouquet. Now, as opposed to rose, which I which I absolutely cannot stand the fragrance of. I mean, actual roses smell really good, but rose fragrance is disgusting. But I do actually like lavender. I know some people that do not like lavender though. Oh yeah. See, that smells really nice to me. Just really like relaxing and very just kind of subtle almost. My hands are gonna be so moisturized after this. Whew. Okay, well I said subtle. I might take that back a little bit. That's kind of a strong lavender scent. It does feel really good. Why am I showing you this? Like you can see anything. It does feel like nice and moisturizing on the skin. It's kind of like a thin formula, but yeah, it's definitely lavender. Oh, it's lavender. But this is also supposed to be 96.4 natural. Those words I said didn't make sense, did they? This is made from 96.4% natural ingredients. There we go. That makes much more sense. And it's a nice, pretty little container. So yeah, that was everything that came in the first egg. I don't know if there's like differences between the products or anything. I'm really hoping there are because I bought 2 eggs. Like I said, I was trying not to ruin any surprises or anything, so I did not look into this pretty much at all when I bought it. But there is the first egg. I'm really hoping either this second box here contains the very special golden egg, or we just get different products. We shall see. But before that, I would love to tell you guys about today's sponsor, Squarespace. If you're looking to build a beautiful, eye-catching website to promote either yourself or your business, but you're like me and you don't really know where to start, Squarespace is perfect. They have a ton of starter layouts that can be customized to fit exactly what you need. The design panel gives you the ability to create a personal and unique look to showcase yourself or your business. And I love that you can add photos, videos, products, and even connect your socials. Plus, the websites are optimized for mobile, so they look great on any device. Squarespace has everything you need to market yourself, run your business, or just launch your passion project. So head on over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and then when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AlexandriaRyan for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and look on into the second box here. I'm really hoping to see a golden egg. Oh, there's a little paper. I didn't even notice there's a little paper in the first one. I do believe this tells us all the products and the prices inside, so I'll give you guys some prices at the end of this one. That was a terrible sound. It does look like we have another pink speckledy egg, and if I'm not mistaken, those look like very similar products. Open egg. Oops. Okay, and it looks like very similar products because they are all the exact same products. Maybe I should have taken like 5 seconds to read about it a little bit, because I thought this was gonna be like a mystery egg, or you know, like something akin to one of their subscription boxes where there were like different products in it, but apparently not. So again, we have a Wander Beauty product, we got a little squeezy pack, we got the Mademoiselle Mascara, Bioderma, Frothy Foam, and then Elemis, and where's the... Oh, there she is. How could I forget her? Wander Beauty. Is that the first thing I said? My brain. Wow, man. It's been rough. Just gonna go ahead and tell you guys the prices of everything in here just to see what kind of value we're getting. They said you're supposed to get $120 in here, but let's see. So the travel size 1 ounce Bumble and Bumble spray is $17? That's a lot of money for like a foam. The full size is a 4.4 ounce and it's $31. Then we have the daily skin mask. The single of this little guy here is $3. So I'm guessing this is $3. So there is that. So we're up to $20 now. The Grande Cosmetics mascara is a full size and it is $25. The Bioderma Deluxe Mini is $6 and the full size is $19.90. And the Wander Beauty, this is supposed to be $36 for this little tube here. I don't know, both tubes that I've received feel like barely full. Maybe they just know these eggs were coming to me and they're like, oh, there's Wander Beauty in it. Mess it up. Squeeze some of it out before she gets it. Absolutely highly doubt that's what happened, but I just can't imagine paying $36 for this. Next, we have the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing What? Resurfacing gel mask. Oh, the mini size of this is $27. Remember like a few minutes ago where I was like, oh, I'm sure this is worth a few dollars. Well, it's worth 27 of them, apparently. The full size of it, which is 50 mils, is $78.50, which is a lot of money. The last thing in here is also full size. The Mademoiselle Provence is $10.99, which is not, not a lot for a hand cream, and it feels, pretty good. It smells pretty good. So altogether, we are supposed to see a $120 value. I don't have a math doing device, and this, my brain does not count as one. So I guess I could try real fast to see if this is, oh, thank goodness my phone's in my pocket. Okay, I was gonna attempt to do addition. We don't do addition around here. Okay, so the retail value actually did come out to $124.99. So that is what they were promising in their like promotion for it. I'm sure if you actually like read it and like took 3 seconds to look at what they were selling you, then you would know what exactly is coming in this egg. I just didn't, because I didn't want like the surprise to be spoiled, even though there really wasn't like a surprise, I don't think. Anyway, do I think it is worth it? I mean, maybe not for me personally. I'm not a huge skincare person. Like I just admitted, I wash my hair with dandruff shampoo. That's what you're supposed to do with dandruff shampoo. I wash my face with dandruff shampoo, but I do think it's really cute. Like the little egg itself is pretty adorable, and if you know somebody that's into like skincare and that kind of stuff, this might be like a little cute Easter gift for them. It is $30 for people that are not subscribed to Glossybox and $24.99 for people who are, so it's really not a bad deal. But yeah, that was everything in my mystery eggs, which I've learned are not so much of a mystery. They were to me though. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about these eggs down below in the comments. Did you buy any of these? Did you get a fancy golden egg? I would love to know, very curious. But yeah, I guess that's everything I have for you guys today. So thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!